Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, today we're shifting gears a bit, looking at something pretty high-tech for your bathroom counter, the Shark Facial Pro Glow.
Right. And the big question, the one our source material really digs into, is simple. Can this thing actually work like a spa facial? Or is it just, an expensive gadget?
Exactly. So the mission for you, listening in, is to get the key facts fast. Is this worth your money or not?
Well, the promise is definitely appealing. It claims to give you that professional three-step facial exfoliation, extraction, hydration, but at home without, the hassle and cost of booking appointments.
Okay, let's break that down. The device itself, physically, it's described as pretty sleek, intuitive to use,
Hmm.
which is good, right? You don't want something complicated.
For sure. And what it's actually doing? It's basically trying to mimic a professional hydrofacial treatment.
How does it do that? Like, what's the tech?
It uses this specific vacuum suction technology. It's not abrasive, but it pulls out impurities. That's the extraction part. And at the same time, it infuses these special serums deep into your skin. Helps them absorb better.
Ah, so it's not just the machine, you get other bits too.
Right. It comes with what they call a hydration infuser, and then, crucially, two serums, a detox one and an infused serum. You need those for it to work properly.
Got it. Okay, so does it deliver? What were the results people actually saw? Because that's the bottom line, isn't it?
Yeah, and the reports are, well, pretty positive, actually. Skin felt genuinely smoother, apparently. People noticed a real glow after just a few uses, and that immediate effect,
A noticeable glow.
Yeah.
That sounds promising, like proof it's doing something.
Exactly, that deep exfoliation and hydration kicking in.
But hang on, Shark, they make vacuum cleaners, right? Isn't it a bit weird getting a high-end beauty tool from them? Does the source talk about credibility?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But its credibility gets a boost because it's sold in places like Sephora. They generally vet products pretty well for effectiveness.
Okay.
And the positive results people reported seemed to push it past just being a gimmick.
All right, but nothing's perfect. What are the downsides? The source mentioned a couple of key things you need to know before jumping in. First one was sensitivity.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This isn't necessarily a super gentle process. Because it uses that active vacuum suction, the warning is that if you have sensitive skin, it might feel, quote, a bit intense at first.
So you might need to be careful. Start slow.
Definitely. Maybe stick to the lowest setting. Otherwise, you could risk some temporary redness or irritation.
Okay, good to know. And the second big but.
Cost, the ongoing cost.
Ah, right. The device itself is one price, but you mentioned those serums are essential.
Correct. And those replacement serums, the detox and the infused ones, they can get pricey. So it's not just the upfront cost, it's a continuous expense you have to factor in.
Right. A mandatory subscription almost if you want to keep using it.
Pretty much. So pulling it all together, what's the verdict? The synthesis seems to be that, yeah, it's an impressive high-end device for at-home skincare.
So potentially effective.
It seems so. If you really want those visible results, that convenience of doing it yourself without regular spa visits, then the source suggests it's definitely worth thinking about, despite the price tag.
Okay, that makes sense. An impressive alternative, but with caveats. So here's a final thought for you to chew on. Considering that initial high cost and the fact you have to keep buying those pricey serums, how often would you really need to use this thing for it to actually be cheaper than, say, getting a proper professional facial maybe twice a year?
Hmm.
That calculation, factoring in your usage, is probably key to figuring out the true value of bringing that spa experience home. Something to think about.